What's going on, YouTube? Trucking Life here one more time, guys. See y'all tomorrow. I'm on a mission. Still out here doing my thing, man. Trying to get things done right, guys. My box supposed to be on that side, but you know I don't see it. I don't see it over there, man. My chassis right there on the ground. Up, looking. That guy leaving over there. He riding off into the sunset. Take care of that guy. Two guys right here waiting on their stuff, you know. Watch that, man. I don't even know what that is, man, but don't even step in it. Don't even know. That's some old cat litter or something. I don't see it, man. You know, one thing I don't like about this yard right here, guys, is that they don't have front end loaders. They only got, you gotta move, they got the lifters. I don't know what to call them, man. You gotta lift every single box. And they don't give you no exact location. Sometimes they give you certain numbers. Like they may say lot A, lot 8, but lot 8, area 2. They give you that number, but ain't no numbers on the ground. You gotta guess at the numbers and stuff, man. So I'm trying to find my box, man, before they for the crane dude come back over here and show up, man, and show out. But as usual, guys, the video ain't about this right here. It's about 5 ways, man. It's more than 5 ways. I'm gonna name 5 on this video. Might throw a couple bonuses in there. I've had most guys lose their time in the rear yard. That's it. You know, there's a couple ways everybody lose their stuff. Now, I wouldn't walk between these boxes right here if I know them trucks wasn't right there. He over there. Right here? This is it, my box right here. All right, from this side is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. From this side is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that 7? That is 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. From this side is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's my seal number. Anyway, I know my box is in front of this red truck, so to walk back toward my truck now, man. I'm right here, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull in front of these guys. Once the crane do show up, I'm gonna let them know, hey, man, it's easier from the other side than it is this side. I'm gonna let them choose, man. But if I go to the other side, especially in this yard, you'll be over there waiting, boy. Sure things ain't bounce. Sure they not bounce loose, you know what I'm saying? Hope we coming over here to work it out, man. Anyway, all right, guys, let me try to get this box on, guys, real quick, and I'm gonna finish the video. This video is gonna be about, man, at least 5 ways most guys, when they come into the rear yard doing lift-ons and lift-offs, how they could lose their time, guys. That's the whole purpose of this video, not all this extra stuff. I thought I'd add this in there. It's not a little flavor to the video. Can't give you guys a little context of what's going on around here. But anyway, all right, guys, stay tuned. So, all right, YouTube, he over there working it out, man. He I gave him the option. It's told him it's 7 moves from this side, 5 from the other, but he said somebody over there doing some work, so he gotta do it from this side. So, you know, sometimes, you know, give them options, man. But anyway, the whole point of this video, guys, is this is 5 ways that you can lose your time. Most guys lose their time in the rear yard, guys. Now, it's more than 5 ways you can lose your time in the rear yard. I'm gonna might throw a couple bonus ones in here, man, just to kind of, it's just so much, guys. Anyway, one way a guy could lose his time in the rear yard, guy or a woman, whoever come in here, and they doing lift-offs, lift-on, lift-offs, guys. If you don't know what that is, go check out some of my old videos. It's when you gotta get a box lifted off the ground. One way you can lose your time in the rear yard, guys, is that the fact that no equipment. Especially if you don't know that rear yard real good, you don't know if you're supposed to bring your equipment. But let's just say for the sake of the video that they have equipment there, right? They have equipment there. Most people lose their time in the rear yard, guys, trying to find equipment that go with certain boxes. I don't want to go into details on this video, guys. I did a bunch of videos about certain boxes got to go with certain chassis and all that stuff. Otherwise, it's a mismount. You know, go back and look at the old videos, guys. It's on there. You don't want to mismount the boxes, so therefore you got to find a certain chassis to go a certain box. And the chassis pool could be kind of short, guys. As in, y'all wait at the gate, wait for guys to come in with some, so y'all can try to ask them, hey man, do you need that? Because this guy need that. One of them type of deals, you know what I'm saying? That's one way guys lose their time, because you driving around, hoping a chassis mysteriously just appears, and you're like, man, where was you at? And don't get me wrong, sometimes it do. Sometimes you be driving around so much, you drive past one or two, because you're on a mission, because you're on the time restraints. You don't have an appointment, you know what I'm saying? And then the crane dude at work, you trying to hurry up. Sometimes you can miss stuff. And the people on top, they don't care how you guys do it at the bottom. They just want their boxes moved, and you got to make it happen. Pretty much. They tell you geese with straw until you build a house. You already know how that go. You got to get in how you live, baby. But anyway, so like I was saying, that's one way, guys. Another way you can lose time in the rear yard is, if the rear yard have chassis, trying to find one that's kind of okay to roll, because this ain't no secret. Most of these chassis out here, guys, are straight garbage, man. I'm talking about garbage, man. I mean garbage. But you know, after you do this for a while, certain garbage start to look kind of good, especially when you don't have a lot of garbage to pick from. You're like, man, you know what? I'm finna piece this one right here together, and I'm finna try to get up the road. It's garbage, but some garbage better than no garbage. So anyway, second way most guys lose their time in the rear yard, guys, because of the garbage chassis, man. Third way you can lose your time in the rear yard, guys, is, I know this may seem like it's common sense, but common sense ain't so common, let me tell you. Just not knowing what to do. Like, when you go into the rear yard, guys, when you doing lift-ons, you don't know, should I find my chassis first? Should I find my box first, then find my chassis? You don't know. They don't tell you what to do and how to do it. That's all on you. Even if you're a company driver, they say, go get this box at this rail, go. And you just go. You go, and nobody tell you, they don't give you no systems to do. Like, hey, when you first get into the rail yard, do this, X, Y, Z. They don't tell you that. They say go, 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 and then go again, and then go until you can't go no more, and then you go some more. By the time all that going is going on, you ain't got no more go left. So they're like, hey, why you in the rail yard 6-7 hours? Because I don't know what to do. I digress. So, third way you can lose time in the rail yard, guys, is just not knowing what to do. You don't know to look for the chassis box first. You don't know what to look for on your chassis. You don't know to look for on the boxes. You don't even know how to look for the box. That's like, man, that's gonna happen, man. That's gonna happen. I don't care if you new in the rails, that's definitely gonna happen to you. So you don't know what to do first, what to do second, what to do third. You don't know. But anyway, the fourth way you can lose time in the rail yard, guys, is getting lift-ons and lift-offs, is no box location. I call it going fishing. When you come in, they tell you your box is in the yard, but have unknown location. Try to find your box. You gotta look through all these stacks, guys, all of them, and try to find your box, because there ain't no location on it. They may say it's in R8, or they may say it's in G5, or they may say it's in G. G could be from down there, all the way down there, 3-4 boxes high, 5-6 deep. You gotta walk the whole line to kind of find your box. That's how you want that's like the fourth way, guys, you can lose your time in the rail yard. It randomly happened to random people. You know what I'm saying? That guy was right, he was like, he rolling hard too, look. He rolling hard, man. His head was bouncing all over. See that hole right there on the ground? He bounced his head like. Now imagine, that can happen when you picking up a box. Chassis, they call them on wheels. That can happen too. You can have no location on that too. You gotta go fishing for that too. So instead of looking for stacks, rows of stacks, now you're looking for just rows of wheels and trying to find your box. The fifth way, guys, you can lose your time in the rear yard doing lift-ons and lift-offs is, you find the chassis, you find your box, you don't get the chassis number ran, or you try to get out, it's either hold on a box or the hold on the chassis. Now, I would say this, I've experienced more holds on them 53 footers than I did 40s and 20s. I have, but I have experienced some holds on the 20s and 40s before. So it do happen. But you piece it together, you go find you scavenger hunt for a chassis, you find one that's kind of okay to roll with, you find your box, you get the location on your box, you finally find your box, you get it lifted on, and then you try to get out the out gate, they tell you there's a hold on the chassis. Now you gotta go back in the yard, get it lifted off, get rid of that chassis, find another one, get it lifted back on. That's another way, guys, you can lose your time in the rear yard, guys. Just Simply, you found the chassis, you didn't know if it was good or not. You went through all that work to get it lifted on, and then you come to try to outgate with it. Outgate means try to leave out the yard with it. They tell you there's a hold on the chassis. So now you got to get it lifted back off and took it somewhere else, get rid of it. Hopefully nobody else grab it. And then you got to grab another one that's hopefully good, get lifted on and get out the rail yard. Now, don't get me wrong, some rail got apps, guys, now, where you can't use the app. But even with the app, sometimes it slips under the radar every now and again where it's still a hold on that chassis. I got my box right here, finna get it on right quick. So, but like I was saying, yeah, man, so even with the app, guys, sometimes, man, it slips under the radar of your chassis having a hold on it, man, or the box have a hold on it. That leads me to another example of how your time get held up in the rail yard, guys. Some rail yards, if it's storage on the box, they'll let you know. Now, imagine this gonna happen with the box on wheels, or if it's on the ground. Storage on your box, man. Some rail yards will let you go. Some rail yards will let you do all this right here. What I'm doing right now. They let you get it. They let you get lifted on. They tell you the location and everything. You go to Outgate, they tell you all storage on the box. You're like, dude, you should tell me from the beginning. If I went through all this, try to Outgate. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You should tell me all this before I went to the Outgate, guys. But you know, they don't do it. So storage, man. You can go through all this right here, what I'm doing right now. Go through your chassis, looking for the chassis, looking for the box. Get it all pieced together. And then they tell you, oh, storage on the box. Now you gotta go back in the yard with everything pieced together, now you gotta wait for the storage to get paid. Hopefully you're with a company that's actually accurate with paying their storage. Or if you know how to do it yourself, hopefully you know how to do it. If you don't, you'll figure it out. But anyway, that's another way, guys. I don't know if that was 5 or 6. It's 250 ways you can't count the ways you can lose your time in the rail yard, guys, doing this business. All right, YouTube. Hope this video is helpful. Give you a little understanding of what's going on here. And I'll see you guys next video. Peace.